that summit is that she knew how to connect with her players, and she genuinely cared about her players to the point where her players felt close enough to her to confide in her in anything, to be there for her, to love her, not just as a coach, but as a person. And she knew exactly how to show her players that she cared. And that's why I wanted to honor her, because that's what I want people to know about Perseverance, that it's not just about you as an athlete, but we truly care about you as a person. And we'll be there whether you're playing for me or us or not playing for us. I still keep in touch with some of my very first athletes back in Florida to this day. And that's the kind of relationship that I want to build with the young men and women that come through our program.
Well, she would be.
So that's why I wanted to honor Pat.
She would be very, very proud of you. I can tell you that right now. Unfortunately, she passed last year.
That's right.
On your website, under education, student athletes that participate in team sports will be required to maintain a minimum GPA of 2.0. Tutors will be assigned as needed. Semi-pro men's team will help mentor youth. It's just unbelievable. So we're down to just the last couple of minutes. I told you I'd give you a 5-minute warning. We got about a 4-minute warning here. So what I would like to ask you, is there anything else that you would like to pass out and tell people while you're on the show right now?
I do. I'd like to share our mission for the program. And it's to use athletics as a catalyst to teach the fundamentals of life, promote education, and develop our youth and our young adults to realize their full potential while learning and mastering their sport. We all have potential no matter what it is. And unlike other programs, nobody gets cut from our program because everybody has a potential that we can refine and sharpen. And so we want them to come out and be a part of our program because Perseverance, not just a program, but we're family. And that's what I want people to know and understand about who we are.
Wow. Wow. So on behalf of everybody that's out there that needs encouragement and love, I thank you for who you are and what you do. And I want to share a piece of scripture that I wanted to give you right now. I think this says a whole lot. I mean, I was touched when I met you the other night on the phone, and I hope that everybody understands what's going on in this conversation we're having today about giving of yourself and trying to help other people find their way, and above all else, getting it from the Lord, giving yourself to the Lord. This is from Titus 2, chapter 2, Titus chapter 2, verses 7 through 8. And this is you, Coach Jay. You're living what I'm going to talk about here. Show yourself in all aspects to be a model of good works, and in your teaching, show integrity, dignity, and sound speech. When Paul was doing his travels and Titus was out there, I guess Titus was a little younger, he was mentoring Titus and teaching him who he needed to work with, and basically it was to everyone, young and old, every status of life. But that's the personality that Paul wanted Titus to have. Show yourself in all respects to be a model of good works, and in your teaching, show integrity, dignity, and sound speech. Coach Jay, you're a model of exactly what Paul wants us to do as we go out there and touch the lives of other people. And again, thank you for being our guest today, and God bless you. You're just so wonderful.
Thank you so much for having me, Steve. I really appreciate it. You as well. I'm very thankful to have met you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. We're going to spend a lot more time together. Next week,
yes, sir.
Next week, Lefferts going to be my guest on the show. And so I'm sure that we'll say a couple things more about this experience that I've had with you today. But again, Coach Jay, God bless you and best of everything. And everyone else, have a wonderful week. And I look forward to being here again with you next week.
Thanks for listening to Right Thinking with Steve Copeland. I look forward to being with you again next week. And remember, don't quit, plan ahead, it will get better. God bless you and have a great week.